All right, let's dive into one of the most violent, most spectacular events in the entire universe, a supernova. But this isn't just about cosmic fireworks, oh no. We're about to find out how the explosive death of a star is actually the reason you're alive today.
It sounds like a trick question, doesn't it? You, a person here on Earth, and a gigantic, exploding star trillions of miles away. What could the connection possibly be? Well, the answer is way more personal than you could ever imagine. The answer is you, is the stuff you're made of. The fundamental building blocks of your body, this planet, everything you've ever seen or touched. It was all cooked up inside a star and then scattered across the galaxy when it died. And that's not some poetic idea. That is straight up physics. So, for the next few minutes, let's go on a journey. We're going to uncover where the stuff that makes you you actually came from. This is your cosmic origin story.
To really get this, we have to go way back, right back to the beginning. See, right after the Big Bang, the universe was, well, it was chemically kind of boring. The menu of ingredients was super limited. Definitely not enough to cook up something as amazing and complex as life.
I mean, just look at how simple this is. The entire early cosmos was basically made of just two things, hydrogen and helium. That's it. And you just can't build planets or oceans or people with only those two ingredients. Something really, really important was missing. And here's the shopping list for life. This is the stuff that was missing. You've got carbon, the backbone of our cells. Oxygen, for water, for the air we breathe. Iron, for our blood. None of this existed in the beginning. So, where did it all come from? Well, the answer was born inside the universe's very first factories, massive stars. These things are just incredible nuclear furnaces, taking the simple ingredients from the early universe and smashing them together to create something totally new and absolutely essential. Now, there's a big sciencey term for this, stellar nucleosynthesis. But really, it's just a fancy way of saying stars making new stuff. Deep inside a star, under unbelievable heat and pressure, lighter elements get fused together to make heavier ones. It's cosmic alchemy on a scale that's hard to even imagine. You can think of a massive star kind of like a giant cosmic onion. At its very center, in the core, it's fusing hydrogen into helium. But when that fuel starts to run out, the core squeezes down, gets even hotter, and starts the next stage, fusing helium into carbon and oxygen. This keeps happening, layer by layer, creating heavier and heavier elements, until it gets to silicon, which fuses into iron. And right there, that's the crucial point. Iron is a dead end. Fusing iron doesn't release energy, it actually sucks energy in. The star's furnace just goes out. And when that furnace goes out, oh boy, that star is in serious trouble. With no energy pushing outwards to fight against it, gravity wins. And what happens next is one of the most catastrophic, powerful, and, it turns out, creative events in the entire universe. Once that iron core gets heavy enough, we're talking about 1.4 times the mass of our own sun, gravity just takes over completely. The core collapses in on itself at a quarter of the speed of light. We are not talking about minutes or seconds here, we're talking about milliseconds. The star implodes before it has a chance to explode. The rebound from that insane collapse creates a shockwave that just rips the star apart. The explosion that results is so ridiculously bright, it can actually outshine its entire home galaxy. And a galaxy, as this number hints, can have hundreds of billions of other stars. The amount of energy is just mind-blowing. This is the grand finale of creation. In that chaotic, violent inferno of the explosion, a special thing called the R process happens. Basically, neutrons get slammed into atoms so fast that they create all the elements heavier than iron. So yeah, the gold in your jewelry, the platinum in your car, the uranium in a power plant, every single atom of it was born in the final, fiery breath of a dying star. But you know, just making these elements is only half the battle. If they all stayed locked up inside that dead star's core, they'd be completely useless to the rest of the universe. The explosion itself plays the most important role of all. It's the universe's ultimate delivery service. The difference here is everything. On one side, you have all this precious carbon and oxygen and iron, but it's trapped. It's locked away. And on the other side, boom, all those elements are blasted out into space, enriching these giant clouds of gas and dust.
The supernova is literally how the universe recycles itself.
And this cosmic shrapnel is everything. It's the raw material for the next generation. All these elements mix back in with those simple hydrogen and helium clouds, seeding them with the ingredients needed to form rocky planets, complex chemistry, and, eventually, life.
And this brings it all right back home to us. You see, our sun isn't one of the universe's first stars. It's a later generation star. It could only have been born from a nebula that was already seeded by countless other supernovas that lived and died long, long before our solar system was even a twinkle in the cosmos's eye. So let's bring this huge cosmic saga all the way down to you, to right here, right now. Because this isn't just some abstract story about space. This is the story of the atoms inside your body. This is your personal cosmic inheritance. The connection is so unbelievably direct. The oxygen you're breathing, right this second, it was forged inside a massive star. The carbon that forms the backbone of your DNA in your cells, fused from helium in a star's core. The iron in your blood that's carrying that oxygen around your body, that was the very last thing a star made before it died. And the calcium in your bones that gives you structure, that was created in the heat of the supernova explosion itself. You are, quite literally, a walking, talking collection of stardust. The great astronomer Carl Sagan summed it up more perfectly than I ever could. We are made of star stuff. This isn't a metaphor. It is the literal, scientific truth of who we are. Through this incredibly long, violent, beautiful process of stellar death and rebirth, the universe has produced beings capable of looking back out and understanding it. So, we are the legacy of cosmic explosions, built from the ashes of dead stars. We're a testament to the universe's incredible ability to create consciousness out of chaos, which leaves us with one final, pretty profound question. If we are the universe's way of recycling death into life, what will we create next?